like I work like I have $0 in my account. Like, and I don't even know if y'all ever had the feeling of having $0, but it's like you can't really sleep. You trying to figure out like how you gonna eat, how you gonna pay your bills. Like I almost treat it like that. Like you can't get comfortable no matter how much money, how much success, how many YouTube plaques, how many whatever. I treat it like this is my first time doing it, and I was like, I'm not halfway doing it. I feel like you just have to treat it no sleep. Like I barely get sleep now, and it's like you would think that I just started doing this and like I'm an up and coming person. Like I would definitely say, just give it your all for real. Like no halfway doing it, or I'll just do it this day or do it this day. Because you got to think about it. If it's somebody else that's doing the same thing as you and they working harder than you, how could you get past them? So it's like you got to go. If the number one platform in the world dropping 3 times a day, you need to be dropping 6 times a day. It's like you can't say, oh, I'm going to drop 1 time, but you got somebody that's 10 times bigger than you dropping 3 times. Like, you just got to outwork everybody. While they sleep, you got to be up. Definitely.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That is crazy. No, for sure. I feel like also just like acting on the idea, you know what I mean? I feel like the fact that you just like executed it and went through with it, because like if you just wait, like you never know when someone else might just like there's been so many times where like we have an idea and we don't execute on it and we just kind of like talk about it like, oh yeah, that's cool, and then we see it like the next week and we're like, damn,
bro,
like,
every time. That's why it's like I don't know if it's true or not, but that's just why like when I think of something, I do it. I call Johnny, make this logo. This is what I need. And then as soon as I do it, somebody be like, I was just about to do that. Yeah. It's like, I don't know if you lying or not, but I just go through with stuff because people somewhere right now, somebody's thinking of something, the exact same thing, and it's just going to be about who did it first.
Exactly.
So I'm going to make sure that I'm always, when I think of something, doing, like when I came up with the front of the block, I'm like, hey, Johnny, make this logo. That's what I need. I'm calling, DMing everybody, trying to shoot an episode, shot it, put it right out. After that, it just was.
But how do you know if something's like a good idea and like whether or not you should go with it or not? Like, is there do you have like?
I feel like with me and my drive and my hustle, I feel like every idea that I have is a good idea, and I'm just not gonna let it fail.
Okay.
Like even like I don't care what, like if I put it out and if you hear about it already, I already thought it was a good idea. Yeah. Like so it's like if I think it's not a good idea, I wouldn't even go forward with it. Like I'm not gonna. I'd be like, nah, But if it's out and you heard about it, you're going to keep hearing about it, because once I start something, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to make sure that I keep doing it, working hard, and making sure that it blow up. Like, I'm just not going to let anything I do just fail like that or just give up on it for real.
Yeah. Out of all the From the Block performances you've done, I'm sure it's over probably 1,000 now, or?
Yeah, probably so.
What is one of the craziest experiences that you've had? Like maybe it's a bad experience, maybe it's a crazy good experience, but what's one of the craziest experiences you've had shooting?
Like most memorable ones.
Yeah.
It was probably a couple. Like when I did Danny Towers, his was called From the Swamp, and we was in there with real alligators.
What?
On this little bitty airboat, trying to hold the equipment down. Like the airboat is little, like we got the equipment. Then I got a security guard. He big, so he trying to get out of the shot and hold the equipment.
Wait, was the alligators planned or it just happened?
No, they just in the water, just in the swamp. Like they just swimming around. Like we was riding the airboat. We was in Florida. Yeah. So we was just on the airboat, and it was like hit a bump, and it was just an alligator. And I'm like, bro, if I fall in here, I might die. Yeah. So I feel like that right there, that was crazy.
Yeah, I feel like that was one of the ones that I saw where you're really pushing the limits, because like it's not from the block, it's from the boat right there.
right, definitely. Like Jacquees, we did his from the yacht. Yeah, because he was on the yacht. Another crazy one was probably BFB the Pac-Man. It was from the pool. Like if y'all pull it, I wish y'all could, it's probably hard to find it because it'd be like white. It was like hard to find it because he had girls in the video, but he literally came from up under the water with a Krispy Kreme donut in his mouth, and like came out the water and started eating the donut. So his was crazy too because I had to put the C-stand in the pool and try to hold it down underwater. So his was crazy trying to shoot that too.
Yeah. So for your video, I feel like what you really need is, I mean, are you bringing lighting or is it really just like camera, tripod, C-stand, XLR cable, and the microphone?
And a reflector maybe.
Yeah, balance.
Yeah. So I really don't do too much lights. Only if I have to. Like yesterday was a time where I had to because we shot it on a balcony and the balcony had no sun, but it was sunny behind us. So I had to use some type of light. But I normally like to keep it natural, just reflector and just natural light. I don't want to make it look too like unblocky. Yeah, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Do you ever shoot some on like higher end cameras, or is it always just a Sony?
No, I never used the red for none. It's just I'm eventually. I said I am on this new series that I'm about to start. I'm gonna bring out the reds. It's kind of like it's like concerts almost in it. So it's like, say for example, like somebody got a From the Block and they got 5 songs. It might be an older artist. Like say for example, it could be Lil Wayne. He do Steady Mobbin', a Millie, like Stun Like My Daddy. Like he could do like old songs and new songs, but it's gonna be like a concert form was like a live version of him performing From the Block. So I'm gonna use the high end cameras for those though.
Crazy.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm about to start.
So it's gonna be like a live type video.
That yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's almost like a tiny desk, but in From the Block form outside.
Crazy.
So yeah, I'm about to start.
That sounds fire.
Yeah.
That sounds a little bit harder to do though.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, it's really the same. Like say for example, if it's T.I. and he has the song 24's come on, so it'll be like he's set up in the middle of the street, in the middle of Bankhead or wherever he's from. Yeah. And then like you just see a bunch of cars come up on 24s like in the background while he rapping, and then they leave. And then another song might be come on that's called like White Tee or something. Yeah. Then while he rapping that, a bunch of people with white tees come in the video. You know, it's just it's almost like a BT performance on stage, but outside on the street.
Yeah. So it's good. Yeah, no, I like it.
So it's like different sets changing and stuff like that. You might see somebody pushing stripper poles, and girls just come get the dance in, then you just push it out the way.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, so I'm about to start
that. That's crazy. Yeah.
I already shot an episode, but I'm definitely just want to build up a few more before I start putting them out.
Yeah.
So don't y'all try to steal it. I already shot an episode, and today is, what's today's date?
It's the 30th. We're going to drop it a little later.
Okay, cool.
We'll drop this one later.
Well, hopefully I'm going to put the episode out before that then. So
for sure.
Once I get to telling stuff, you'll see it.
Oh yeah.
You be like, that's the same thing I said I was about to do.
No, that sounds great. Are you recorded the last one like with live audio though, or is it just like a montage of the songs?
No, that series is gonna be live audio.
Okay, cool. Is that a little bit harder, or do you have to get like a more crew for that? Or
no, it's really just my sound guy, Rafa. He just plugs it in literally, like, because the mic never be plugged in. So he got like some type of little box or something he use. He plug it in, just put his headphones on.
Do you use like the cheap Amazon mic for that, or do you get a little bit better of a one?
What, for that?
For like the live ones.
Oh, no, I use the same one, but I don't use the Amazon mic. I got the real Shure 55. It's like a hard, like, it's
a real metal one.
Yeah, it's the real metal one. Like, it'll break your tooth if you get hit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't use the plastic one. It's a real, like $300 mic.
Yeah, nobody has a real. I feel like half of these mic performances.
If it drops, it might break.
Yeah.
No, I got the real one. Like, and I got so many of them. I just buy them just because in the beginning, I used to accidentally turn it green because the sponge in the inside of it was not on that one, but it's like some sponge in the inside and it's blue. And this was like right after COVID when I started. So every time somebody performed, I used to spray it with Lysol. And the Lysol was changing it from blue to green, like the sponge. So I had to just buy a bunch in the beginning. But yeah, I buy them new ones often though. Yeah, I just spend the money just buy it. And so I just got. If you open up a random drawer in my kitchen, you might see a mic in there.
Wait, what do you do with all the old ones? You just like
I just
keep them?
Just be sitting around.
Have you ever done a different colored one or no? I'm trying to think.
No. I think it's all been the same.
You got to get a gold plated one.
Yeah, I saw some, but it was like the plastic one. So I gotta almost get it painted, dip it. Yeah, I'm gonna find. So I said for like some different, like it had to be for some certain reason why I got
diamonds.
it.
Diamonds.
Facts.
Crazy.
You should get one on.
Yeah, you low-key gotta get that.
It's already in the works.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's already in the works. Hanging mic for sure. I'm waiting till I hit 1 million subscribers so I can post it.
That'd be
crazy. Sick. Is there anything else you want to plug? We got For the Smokers.
Yeah, we got For Smokers Only. What else we got? That's really it. From the Block. For smokers only. That's the main thing I'm really working on for real.